What up, guys? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's pull back a little bit, actually. What's everybody up to? How you guys doing? All right. A little formal intro. We do not have any. The only scrolls that we have is we have Talos from the Captain Marvel wave, but I don't have any comic scrolls. T-Clo. All right, we'll do a formal intro for you guys. What's going on? Hutheads, this is Joe the Hut from Jova's Palace. Whoa. Here with another action figure stream for you. If you have not been here before, this is the way that this show works. We have over 600 items listed in the store, so make sure that you're looking in the store in both the auction and buy it now sections. If anything it catches your eye that you're interested in, throw it in the chat. Let me know. Also, if you're interested in more than one item, let me know that as well. We can put a bundle together and we can do better deals on multiples. Always do better deals on multiples. Here's a little sweep of the room for anybody. We have some STCC NECA exclusives tonight that I'm going to load into the store. I just took the pictures of them. So we do have the Kino with Scooter. We also have the glow-in-the-dark creature from the Black Lagoon over there. We have some Spider-Man retro stuff over here, and we have the new Green Goblin and Mary Jane VHS. Some newer Marvel Legends over here. Some Avengers 60th stuff. We have Black Widow. We have Thor. And the Destroyer. We have Grey Hulk and Bruce Banner. And we have the Model 1 Iron Man. This is a brand new Nightfall Batman. We have the newer X-Men wave over here, along with MCU Kang and Ronin over there. There's also a Dino Thunder Black Ranger. For Transformers, the newest Transformers items we have is we have Toxitron, Grimlock, and Snarl down there. And then we have some more Marvel Legends over here. Some Spawn mixed in. Some Star Wars Black Series over there. For Mutant Mayhem, we have a bunch of Mutant Mayhem items. We got the brothers. We got some of the villains. Another Comic-Con exclusive. We have the TMNT 3 4-pack. And then we have the Secret of the Ooze 4-pack as well from last year. We do have the Comic-Con exclusive Alf. This is the Walmart exclusive Mutant Mayhem 4-pack. And then there's some more Turtle items up there, some Spawn items, some Flash Gordon, cartoon Turtles, movie Turtles, stuff like that. And then for the Star Wars, here's a couple more items over there. For Star Wars, the newer items we have is we have Darth Malak, Basta Lashan. We do have the Target exclusive Cobb Vanth and Cad Bane 2-pack. We have the Grogu and Luke 2-pack. We have the Comic-Con exclusive Black Chrysanthemum Vintage Collection. There's a Paz Vizsla over there. There's a ton more Black Series, and we have a ton more Vintage Collection available. So no lack of Star Wars items here. For G.I. Joe Classifieds, we have a whole row of G.I. Joe Classifieds over here as well. The newer stuff over here is we have the Tiger Force Dusty. We have Copperhead. We have the Python Patrol Crimson Guard. We have Torpedo. We have both versions of Bazooka over there. So if you're looking for newer figures, we definitely have options on those. Then heading over here to the $5 start table. This is the Rancor Pit. We play a little game around here called Escape the Rancor Pit. These are $5 starts. Every $5 that you add, you get to add another figure from the table. And there's some pretty good figures on here tonight. I mean, I reloaded some of the loose figures. We got a Magna Guard over there. We got a Grievous over there. We got a Clone Commander Obi-Wan. We got some options on Mace Windu. There's some mystery items as well. If you want to go with the mystery, there's a mystery choice in that as well. If anybody's interested in that, we can certainly set up some Escape the Rancor Pit options for you guys and run that for you guys. So we are now open for requests. This show is based upon your requests. So if you're interested in something, please shout it out. If you're just looking for something in general, a character, the lines that we carry are Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars Vintage Collection, Power Rangers Lightning Collection, some Transformers, NECA TMNT, NECA Horror, DC Multiverse, some Masters of the Universe. So we carry a little bit of everything here. So if anybody's at Spawn stuff, obviously that I showed. So if you guys are interested in anything, just shout it out. Let me know. We're gonna be here for the next probably 2.5 hours hanging out. Probably go till around 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. We did till 2:30 a.m. last night. So we're here to fulfill your requests. So if anybody's interested in anything, just shout it out, throw it in the chat. All right, let me update some of my posts. If anybody has any needs me for anything, I will be here. Absolutely. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? You guys see any good movies lately? How's anybody see Mutant Mayhem yet? Watch any good TV shows? What's going on out there? I want to know. Let's see if we missed any requests by people. Artfire from Legacy. I assume you mean Starfire? Bruticus? I don't have him though. And Tiklo, if you're still here, we have Talos, which I said when you asked earlier. So what else we got? We got do the loose stars come with weapons? So what I did for some of them is I made sure that I had a little bag that had like some accessories. So specifically for the Jedi Knights, I have some lightsabers that we can match to them if you want a lightsaber. I mean, if you really want some blasters, I think I have some extra blasters hanging around. So just let me know. They might not exactly match the figure, but I can throw you something to use with them. But for the most part, it's as is. But if you need some accessories, just tell me, and I can definitely do that for you. We could do $5 starts if you guys want. I'm just updating some of the extra posts that we do for the show. Oh, and I didn't start the music. Idiot. Okay. All right, I'm going to do another sweep of the room for anybody that just came in. So remember, guys. Remember, guys, there are a ton of items available. So just look through the store, or if anything catches your eye on the stream or in the store, let me know and I'll pull it for you. We can price things out. A lot of the prices that you see are definitely just placeholder prices. So let me know if anything catches your eye, and we can try to figure out a deal that works best for both of us. Like I said, we got some con exclusives here tonight. We have a ton of exclusives just in general. There is a Craven over here. There is the Green Goblin and Mary Jane 2-pack over there. Nightfall Batman is new. Avengers stuff. The new Avengers stuff. What else? The Shattered Glass Grimlock. The Toxitron over here. The Turtle sets. The Comic-Con Alf. We have some Mutant Mayhem stuff. If anybody's hyped on that movie right now. Great movie. Enjoyed it a lot. These are newer Black Series and Vintage Collection figures over here. So if anybody's interested in any of those, let me know. And then we got more Black Series, more G.I. Joe over there. I can do some $5 starts just to get a little action going for you guys, since we haven't really ran anything yet. We haven't had any requests yet. So let me do some $5 starts just to get the blood pumping a little bit. Ooh, easy. There we go. We can do our little rotate, right? Yeah, okay, good. All right, this is Escape the Rancor Pit, guys. So this is every $5 that you bid, you get to add another figure from the pile. And there's some pretty good figures on here that are definitely worth more than $5. So I'll set it up for you. You guys can give it a shot if you want. We can still take requests while we're doing this. So if anybody has any requests on anything else from the store or that you saw previously on the stream, let me know that as well, and we can definitely hook you guys up. First one, I'm going to run a little bit longer at 90 seconds, just in case people come in and out. So here is the first Escape the Rancor Pit of the night. We have some good options over here. I made sure to get some Jedi. So we have a bunch of Jedi Masters back here. And like I said, I do have lightsabers for the ones you guys pick out. And then we got a Clone Commander Obi-Wan over here. And we got a General Grievous right there and a Magna Guard. So that's a nice little set. These guys up here, these are fodder. So you get 2 of these for every $5 for these fodder guys up here. Because some of them, they're missing arms, they're missing limbs and stuff like that. Some of them are missing heads. This turtle over here does count. Can't have my inhaler. Yeah, so we have a nice little table of Escape the Rancor Pit tonight. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good solid table of loose Star Wars figures, especially a lot of those ones in this row right here. That's probably the money row right there. So I would expect that row to get cleared out. What happened here? Music stopped again. $15 seconds on that if anybody wants to claim any loose figures. I will rerun it again if this fails. We'll run it 3 times in a row. And then we can go back to just taking requests. But we're going to be hanging out until at least 2 a.m., guys. So hang with us. Let me know if there's anything else you guys are after. Just shout it out. Use the loose figures. So remember, anything on this table, $5. Put this wheel tighter in there. So good ways to build like a couple clone armies. If you need a Jedi Council, there's like a lot of good options over there for Jedi Council. There's 2 figures on here that really, there's really 4 figures that I would expect people to be pouncing on. So it's more a matter of preference, I would say. But from an avid Star Wars collector myself, there's definitely at least 4 figures on here that I would consider steals at $5. Most of them, actually, I feel like. Some of them Power of the Force ones, yeah, I get it. Probably don't want those. Some of the sequel stuff, you might not want those. But a lot of the Clone Wars related items and Clone Troopers and Jedis and stuff like that. And there's some original trilogy stuff on there that's definitely worth at least $5. So I'm gonna run this one more time. You guys pretty much know what's there, so let it chill. And after that, we'll go and I'll point you guys back towards the sealed figures. And if anybody wants to go through any of the sealed figures, we can go through that again as well. We'll do another sweep of the room for you guys. And just remember, guys, there are over 600 items listed in the store. So make sure that you're looking through the store so that you have an idea of what we have, what we're offering. And for the prices, like I always say, guys, a lot of the prices that we do, they're just placeholder prices. Everything is up for haggling. We will always do better deals if you're interested in more than one item. That is 100%. So just let me know, guys. If you guys are here to check out cool figures, we're here to get them to you. So these are the loose ones right now. We got 40 seconds left on this. I can always circle back to that, but if this one fails, we will move on, and I'll show you guys some of the sealed figures again. We have a bunch of sealed figures available. Like I said, there's over 600 items listed in the stream, so make sure that you're looking through the store. Or if you have any questions about anything, just shout it out, throw it in the chat. The show is based upon your requests, as it has been for almost 3 years. So let me know, guys. Just shout it out. 10 seconds on that. And okay, so that was Escape the Rancor Pit. We can always circle back to that if people want to. I'm going to point you guys towards some of the Black Series stuff now, so you guys can get an idea of some of the Black Series items that we have available. You guys see that Malik too. There you go. So there's GI Joe up top, and then Black Series in the middle, and on the bottom, I have some of the newer Black Series items right in front of you, right there. So those are options for you guys. We did escape the Rancor pit to get a little bit of the juices flowing on the stream. See if anybody wants anything. But like I said, throw it in the chat and let me know, guys. I'm here to serve. All right, I will be sitting down for a minute though. What up, Avi? What's going on? How you doing? Hanging. What have you been up to? Are you at home or are you on the road? San Francisco, nice. I love San Fran. Great place to hang out. Good whiskey bars. Obviously, a video game hub. When I was there, I went for PSX, which is PlayStation Experience. So that was a lot of fun. I went by myself, but I knew that a lot of the people that were fans of one of the podcasts I follow were going to be there. So it was kind of like a group activity the whole time. So that was cool because we got to go to a bunch of different places together, and just if you didn't have anything going on, you could just go meet up with people. Plus the convention, obviously. It was the first year that they had PSVR on the floor, so that was kind of exciting. You got to experience it. I was a little wobbly coming out of it, especially being, released onto a convention floor, but definitely a cool experience overall. Got to play a lot of games early, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Good merch. I still have my PlayStation bag. I have a laptop bag that is shaped like a PS1, and I still use it all the time. Yeah, and really good food. A lot of good cocktail bars, like I said. Yeah. Is this? You've probably been there a couple times at this point, though, right? This is not your first time, right? Yeah. So you know more than I do about it. So there you go. Have you ever done? I don't know. Yeah, you're into video games, but have you ever done like a tour of IGN or anything like that? You're probably usually busy when you go, though, right? There's a cool Star Wars, like the YouTube channel. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, when I went, they had already had it set up. You just had to like reserve a spot, and you got to do a tour of IGN. It's a little bit different now. The personalities aren't the same as they were back then. Obviously, there's turnover. A lot of the good video game personalities went and started their own things, but it's still a cool place to hang out. I mean, I think Max Scoville and Brian Altano were still there. They're good. Um, Max is a big action figure collector. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a Star Wars. I forgot what it's called. There's like one of the Star Wars studios. I guess it's not. It might be Lucasfilm. Whatever. Most of the YouTube content that they put out is made um, in their studio that's in San Francisco. There's a Yoda statue in front. Yeah, it is without a doubt. It's like a huge video game hub and a huge tech hub. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can go there, and there are cool tours there, which I like. It was my last day there, and I realized that it was there, and I had already decided to go. I don't know. It was like raining, so it was like kind of shitty. But I had already decided to go to the bridge, and I just like didn't have enough time to do something else. But I should have went to the Star Wars thing because you can reserve a spot and you can take a tour of that studio too. Definitely some cool stuff to do in San Francisco. The one thing that I'll say about San Francisco, best dressed hobos you've ever seen. All the bums dress better than any of us do because it's also kind of a fashion capital too, obviously. And like the Salvation Army there, I wanted to go in the Salvation Army and see like you could probably get like a fucking insane outfit in that place. Oh, it's insane. There's like literally shit on the street. People literally will shit on the street in San Francisco. It's terrible there. I mean, if you're gonna live outside all the time, then you should go to the place that has the best weather all year round. And that's pretty much San Francisco, San Diego, right? Like, yeah, Tenderloin. There's the wharf down there too, right? That's nice down there. I went to a whiskey bar down there. You know what it is? Is that I've only been there once, but I one of the main podcasts I listen to, as I mentioned earlier, is Kind of Funny, and they're like so based in San Francisco that they talk about it all the time. So you like just pick up stuff about it. You know, that's just how podcasts are. We're all living vicariously through somebody else when we listen to podcasts. But at least I've actually been there. It was like the one of the only PSXs too, so I'm happy that I went. No, I have not. The only time I really ever interacted with anything Rancho Obi-Wan is that at Star Wars Celebration they had a booth, so they had like a lot of cool stuff in their booth. And the main guy was there. I forgot his name. But I would totally go to Rancho Obi-Wan if I had the chance. Where is it? Is it in San Francisco? I don't think I ever looked into that. North of the city. See, these are the types of things that like I wish I knew before I went. You know what I mean? An hour drive. Gotcha. What do? You rent a car? You probably just do it through your job, right? Oh my, gotcha. When that's cool. That's dope. That's sick that you got to go. I would go back to San Francisco for sure. I would go to a Giants game. You know, it'd be a cool experience. I mean, I don't know how long I'd stay. Is when they go in the bay, because the bay is behind um, the baseball field, so you can um, kayak or whatever to the water behind the field, and then if somebody hits a home run or something, that's what people they used to do that with Barry Bonds all the time because he was smacking home. You know, he was all juiced up with his giant fucking head that grew 8 sizes because of how many steroids he was doing, but he was smacking home runs out of that park. And he was a lefty, so he would pull into the bay, so he would always smack home runs. So people were, you know, in their paddle boats and kayaks and maybe canoes, I guess, and grabbing fucking home run balls all the time. Haunted hotel. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Do you book your own stuff or do they book it for you? I have no idea what you do for work. We might have talked about it before, but I said you book it yourself. Okay. And then they just like reimburse you or something. Sneak an extra airplane ticket and room on one of those San Francisco trips. Do that. Sneak one of those in there. And put it on the company dime. Go to fucking San Francisco. I'm an intern. Company, but depending on the hotel, they pay for it up front or I pay and get it. That's cool. Nice. Well, it's got to be interesting traveling that much for work. I mean, you're always somewhere, right? I mean, gotcha. Yeah, I'm in quality assurance for mobile apps, but I do everything from home because there's no reason for me to even go anywhere. I actually might go into the office on Monday because my boss is going to be there, but nobody is ever in my office, so I just never go. There's no reason for me to be there. But yeah, since you're kind of like marketing and stuff, right? So you're trying to like sell ad space, I guess, and recruit and shit like that. Yeah, that's awesome, Avi. And they probably pay you a little bit extra to do that, right? That's what like the travel nurses I heard make more money because they're just going everywhere, you know, and the demand is so high that yeah, that's great. Awesome. All right, well, anybody that just came in, or has been hanging out. As always, there's over 600 items listed in the store, so make sure that you're looking for the store in both the auction and buy it now sections. And what do you mean, like what's new, like new inventory? You saying? So as far as new Joes from Joe, we have the Tiger Force Dusty up there. There's Copperhead. This is a Python Patrol Crimson Guard right there. Torpedo, both versions of Bazooka. So that's your newer G.I. Joes. And then over here, we have Darth Malik, Bastila Shan, Cad Bane and the Lizard Man Cobb Vanth, Luke and Grogu. This is a Comic-Con exclusive Black Chrysanthemum. That is a vintage collection figure. There's a Paz Vizsla over here. I did pick up a Super 7 Snake Eyes. If anybody wants to see that, I can take the slipcover off. There's an Invisible Man Donatello. This is the TMNT 3 Samurai 4-pack. That is a Comic-Con exclusive right there. That's the Secret of the Use set that kind of goes with it. That's from the second movie. Same type of deal, but from the second movie. This is the Comic-Con Alf. Mutant Mayhem 4-pack from Walmart. Over here, we have a Toxitron. If you're into Transformers, that is Toxitron. We have Grimlock over here. That's the Shattered Glass Grimlock. And then there's a Snarl down there. This is the Nightfall Batman. Over here, we have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. That is the glow-in-the-dark San Diego Comic-Con version. This is the Kino with Scooter set. It also comes with a 2XL shirt and a couple of other accoutrements. If you want to see those, I will definitely pull them out for you. For the Marvel Legends, these are all new Avengers 60th items. So we have the Model 1 Iron Man, Grey Hulk and Bruce Banner 2-pack, Thor and Destroyer 2-pack, Black Widow, the Drax and Moon Dragon 2-pack. That's the new Ultron up there. This is the new Kang, MCU Kang. We have this X-Men wave. That's one of the newer waves. The Ronin. That's the Walmart Ronin. There's a Dino Thunder Black Ranger here. So that's a lot of the newer stuff. I'll pull some of this. No, the Ultron is not an exclusive. It's from a wave. I have the older Ultron as well. So this is from the Cassie Lang wave. So it has a Build-A-Figure piece, number 3. Where's 3? 3. Oh, it actually highlights it. So it's the left arm and hand. And then there's a better look at him. It's a cool looking Ultron. I do still have the Iron Man wave Ultron as well, if you're looking for an option on comic Ultrons. From the last one I did. So the shade, I think the shade of silver is like a little bit darker. It's not as like bright. And I'm pretty sure this is pinless as well. So I would say that the articulation is upgraded. So that's one thing. The one good thing about Ultron that I'll say is that personally, and this honestly, this is just my personal opinion, I have a Griff Tannen Back to the Future, if you want to see that. This honestly is my personal opinion, not just trying to sell you an Ultron. You can never have too many Ultrons, just because like he goes through so many different iterations, and he himself is an army. So it's like, oh, I have my Marvel Unlimited exclusive Ultron, the Gold Goldtron. You know what I mean? That's like my main Ultron. And then it's like, oh, I'll have some of the older Toy Biz ones, or some of the like weird looking Toy Biz ones from like the Villains wave back then. And then you'll have like the newer one, the movie one, another one, you know what I mean? So it's just, I like mixing Ultrons and doing like a cool Ultron display with a bunch of robots fighting Avengers and shit like that. So, like I said, you can never have too many Ultrons, to be honest. How much is this new Ultron? Okay, so we are going to do the same pricing structure that we usually do, Avi. And that is, since it's a newer item, we usually start them at 35. But if you don't need the Build-A-Figure piece, I knock it down to 30. So I'm assuming that you're not going to build the Cassie Lang, so I assume that it's going to be right around 30 for you. And then, as always, yep, I know that. As always, we can keep looking and see if there's anything else you're interested in and try to get you a combo deal on top of that. So that's cool as well. The other item here that you might not have seen last week is we do have the Jokerized Heath Ledger. Okay, cool. So it's got like a different paint job than the old one. It's got like a little bit more of a pop to the purple and the green and even like his white shoes. And then it comes with the Build-A-Figure pieces to make a Jokerized Bane. So that's just, it's the gold label Target exclusive Jokerized Heath Ledger Joker. That's another exclusive that just came in. We still have Chasm, Miles, Black Cat, the other version of Miles, Tarantula, and the VHS Green Goblin and Mary Jane 2-pack. So those are some more of the newer legends. Here's a better look at the Model 1 Iron Man. If you need a Model 1 Iron Man, that's a cool looking Iron Man. I always liked that suit. This is the Grey Hulk and Bruce Banner. Thor with the Destroyer. And then the upgraded articulation. This is like the next evolution in female figures for Hasbro. Model 1 Iron Man. Model 1 Iron Man. What the hell? Let me see if I saw it listed. I think it was normal, right? I think when we did it at the convention, we did it for like 40. So I would say, just for argument's sake, we got these two here, right? I know you're doing one for 30, and then he's 40. You would be at 70 before any discount, Avi, and I'm definitely going to give you at least another $5 off. So say 65, but we'll see if you had anything else. So if you want to do those. And then anyway, like I was saying, the Black Widow is kind of like an upgraded articulation for female figures, which I would want for somebody to buy these so that I can just open it. We did sell one yesterday, but I didn't want to open it just for anybody. It's got a ton of accessories. It is a Target exclusive. It's got a couple different head sculpts, and it's got the upgraded articulation. So definitely excited to open one of those at some point. Yeah, it's a really nice Black Widow. This is like the figure everybody's chasing right now. And it's a Target exclusive. Is she? Did I add her? Yeah, I would say she's 40. So let's say it's 4, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're at 110. I would do 100 even for these three, and then you just wouldn't get the Ultron Build-A-Figure piece. And then the beauty of that, I'll open at least the Black Widow on stream, and we can do a little review of it. But that's up to you. You want to do it? All right, cool. All right, so let's make a little custom listing here. Marvel Legends, Black Widow. Model 1, Iron Man, and Ultron, no 100 even. They're gonna be yeah. You want them loose, right? So I'm just gonna make them 1 to 2 pounds. I'll just ship them loose, no boxes, right? Oh, would you say you can open them? Yeah, I'll do all 3. I just want to make sure my shipping is accurate because they're a little bit crazy with the shipping. All right, that is your pile, Avi. Awesome. All right, so Avi is going to grab that, and we're going to do a little review of this Black Widow at least. We'll do all 3. Interesting. Well, plus she has 3 head sculpts, so even if you end up with multiples, it's not really the end of the world. I say she's real limber. She's a real limber gal. All right, let's go ahead and set a little something up here. Let me grab my knife. All right. Well, I'm going to do the Widow last. So let's figure out who else we want to do first. Should we do the Ultron first? Hold on. I want to set us up so we have a nice little view of it. Do I want to do it on the desk? Yeah, I'm going to set it up so that the desk is where we do this from. I want it to be a good video. So bear with me. I'm just going to set us up so we have a nice view and that it's decent YouTube content. Okay. Alright, we're going to do this unboxing for Avi since he wants to see the articulation on this figure before I ship it to him. The Rancor over there. I think I need a job over here too, right? here. See, this is why I ordered a webcam, so that we can do this stuff more on the fly. But we'll figure out the best way to do it. I know, man. I'm so stoked. I need to like make room for it. Okay. Oh, the cat's in here. He's here to cause mischief. Sorry, I know this is taking a million years. I just want to make sure that's good. All right. I'm going to actually pre-cut all these so it's not as awkward on the video. I know there's a lot of preparation going into this, but I want it to be a decent video. Now, it's not every minute that you have the opportunity to open the next evolution in female Marvel Legends, so I want to take advantage of it. Put decent content out there. All right, here we go. Turn the music down too. What's going on, Hutheads? This is Joba the Hut from Joba's Palace, here with another action figure unboxing / review / somebody bought a figure and they're going to let me open it on stream type video. So as always, we have a couple, we have 3 different options that my buddy Avi has bought on the stream, and he's going to allow us to open them because he doesn't need the boxes. He just wants me to ship them to him loose. So it gives us the opportunity to unbox them and take a look at them. So thank you so much, Avi, and let's get rolling. So the first one that we have is the new Ultron from the Cassie Lang wave. Now, as always on from Joba's Palace, we do we give people options where if they do not want the Build-A-Figure piece, we always give them a discount. So Avi does not want the Build-A-Figure piece, so I'm going to keep the piece. We're going to throw it into our bucket. If you guys are after Build-A-Figure pieces, we always have a bucket available, so we can go through those on streams or shoot me a DM if you have specific wants. We are live on Whatnot, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. We always multicast our streams. So come check us out on one of those platforms if you want to hang out on Whatnot with us and grab a couple things or check out the shop. We always have stuff available. So this is the stuff that Avi grabbed. The first one that we're going to open is the Ultron from the Cassie Lang wave. So let's go ahead and open this up. And you're open. So if you haven't seen the inside of these new boxes, which we're getting rid of soon, they have confirmed, it's kind of just a piece of cardboard that holds the figure and then some bags that have accessories and Build-A-Figure pieces in them. So just always be careful if you're splitting a figure with somebody for the Build-A-Figure piece, or if you're selling something to somebody, that you make sure that you check on the box what accessories the figure is supposed to get. So on the Ultron, we have that he's getting some hands and this effect piece. And then for the Build-A-Figure, it's the left arm for Cassie and then an extra hand for her. So it was a little more confusing with the Indiana Jones stuff, because like it was that the person that ordered got the figure gets the monkey, but then the people that got the Build-A-Figure piece or the artifact piece would get like a couple different pieces. So these are the Cassie Lang pieces. So those are the ones that we're going to keep. So those are available if anybody wants them. We can run them for probably around like $8 on the stream. And then we'll take a look at these accessories first. Here's the Ultron. I'll let him sit right there for a minute. Over here, we have... There you go. So there were 3, actually. So he actually has 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands, which is very interesting. So you got this right hand that's more of like a grabbing hand. This left hand that is the same type of hand. And then this fisted hand. And then it has this effect piece as well. If we can get a little bit of a look at the effect piece. There we go. So that's like the, you know, when he like shoots stuff out. It's like a cool like burn effect. So that was pretty cool. And then here is Ultron himself. So if we look at the face, nice face. I like the sculpt on this face. It's very like traditional look. It does have the black and red spotting underneath to add to that effect piece. Because I think, let's see, let's look at the box and make sure. Because you can put it, oh, he holds it, but I think there's a way to like have it come out of his mouth, so that's fine. He's got the big broad shoulders here, which I don't like over articulating when it's somebody else's figure. But it doesn't hinder too much movement. A little bit, you can't really go all the way up here, but is Ultron really that like flexible of a character where you want him to do something like that? He is pinless here, so you can see he's got this elbow here, and then you can pop that elbow out one more time right there. Obviously, it's the same way on the other side. He's got an upper waist over here on the ab crunch thing. And then he's got this waist crunch down here. So you got decent articulation there where he could probably get into some crazy poses. Can kick up. People like to do the kick back as well. This is a swivel here on this leg. Right here, there's the information there. For the knees, also pinless. So that's why I was saying that this is an upgrade, because it is a pinless Ultron. So then you can get the double joint. Hold on, let's get it right. Right there where it kicks. And look how high you can get that knee up. So you can definitely get this Ultron into some cool poses for sure. We always like to do like at least one cool pose in these reviews. So then you can be like, hey, I'm Ultron. Oh, God, I sound like a grandpa. But yeah, I like the look of this Ultron. We had a silver Ultron yesterday. We can maybe do like some comparison photos if people want. This, it does run into a lot of the same issues that they've been getting with this smooth plastic that they've been doing kind of for years, that they really need to figure out. So that's probably my one big gripe here, is that you're getting this marbling here. Like this one, he's got marbling right on his chest here. So I would hope that we're going to get to a point where we don't do that anymore. There's a little bit on the back over here. Definitely a little marbleization going on there. But all in all, it's a cool looking figure. I mean, you could always call that battle damage or something. It's also nice, like I was saying earlier, with Ultron, he's the type of character that I don't mind having different iterations of. You know, I have the Marvel Limited exclusive Goldtron, and we'll probably always use that as my main Ultron. And then like any other Ultrons, you can he kind of looks like Frankenstein there, which is pretty apt. and then you can like mix other Ultrons in. Like there's some older Toy Biz ones that look like funky, crazy Ultrons and like have a lot of weird things going on with them. And you can like mix the looks together and kind of build your own Ultron army. Because like I was saying earlier on the stream, he is an army in and of himself, and he's always upgrading himself. So it's cool to have different Ultrons. That's kind of like my main point here. Let us do the thing that they show on the box. Always nice to try to replicate what they do on the box. And pop this hand on and use the effect piece that we got. So let's take another look. He has it. He just holds it like up the middle. Okay. So if you get it in there, I always like to do the like get it in there and then twist it to where I want it, just so you can get a secure grip. So then he's got his little effect piece. Yeah, everything's gonna be archived on. There he is with his effect. Cool looking Ultron. I like this one. My biggest gripe would be that marbleization that we're getting on the plastic, but Hasbro cannot seem to get out of their own way on that one. So hopefully at some point they'll figure that out. But definitely a cool Ultron. I think it's worthy of your collection. The brighter silver one that they did in the Iron Man wave, I might have a preference towards that one. But this one, I definitely think it's a cool looking one. It has a nice like vintage feel to it almost. But yeah, that's a cool Ultron right there. All right, so let's get all the... We don't want to lose any accessories since this is now somebody else's figure. So I'm going to use their little baggie here and put these back in here. And we'll move on to the next figure, which we actually can do. I won't put Ultron away just yet because I do want to do a comparison because it is a Tony Stark figure. Let's fix our little business card here. Can you tell that we just started doing these unboxing videos and we're still learning how to do it? Oh my God. But it's cool content. I mean, I think that since we're streaming at least 6 hours a week, we should probably try to get some content out of it. So that's kind of why I'm going this route and trying to do some more unboxing. So there's Ultron right there. I'll keep these bags available. We are keeping the Cassie Lang leg, so I have that over here as well. Okay, so the next one that we have is a Tony Stark figure from the Avengers 60th. The next two figures that we're doing are from the Avengers 60th wave that they dropped. And it is the Model 1 Iron Man, which I always really like the look of this. It's been a while since we've gotten one, so I'm excited that we got this one because the other one is a little outdated. We've gotten some MCU versions as well, but I'm happy that we have this comic version. And he's got a decent amount of accessories as well, which this actually was a decently priced figure. You would think that they would try to make this like a deluxe figure, but it was decently priced, to be honest. I believe the original retail was like $28 after tax. So there it is. As always, let's slide it out. Okay, and we do not have to worry about Build-A-Figure pieces on this one because it was part of the Avengers just released, like the summer program, I think, maybe something like that. They always have a summer program. So let's make sure that we have all our accessories first. Get them out of there. Yeah, so the box says that we should have 2 extra hands, 2 smoke effects, and 2 blast effects. This is a really nice Walgreens exclusive we got here because everything is a Walgreens exclusive as long as Avi wants it to be a Walgreens exclusive. So here's the blast effects. We've seen these before. So these you can put on the hands or you can put on the feet. I don't know if this figure has the pegs on the hands, but we'll find out for sure. I want to know where the... Oh, okay. So then there is an extra bag in here. So there's 2 bags, guys. If you guys are opening this Model 1 Iron Man, there are 2 separate bags that have accessories. So these are going to be the hands and the smoke effects, I'm sure. Just dump them out. Oh, you got the Farmhouse Casey Jones set, Nemesis Saga. Thank you so much for grabbing that. I appreciate that. I will pull that out for you as soon as we have a moment, for sure. So here's the... So this is very interesting. These are like black smoke effects. I'm not getting much of a gray there. I want to clear this. There we go. I'm not seeing a lot of gray there. Let's just look at this. I mean, I guess because on doesn't it look like they're saying that you're gonna have hints of gray and hints of black there? Like that. This is black. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm not like necessarily disappointed. It's just funny because I don't really care. Like, if I want it to be gray, I'll make it gray. But it definitely looks black, doesn't it? Which is kind of strange. Let me look at it myself off camera. No, this looks really black. Okay. So there's that. And then you get the two extra hands here. So those are the accessories. We'll try to put them on him in a minute, but let's take a look at the figures. It's just weird to me that they would like have it that way on the packaging, but it is what it is. And then even let's see, let's compare this to the packaging. Not too bad. I think depending on how the light is hitting it, it definitely is a little bit darker than it shows on the packaging, but I think I like it a little bit darker. But they got to kind of fix up the packaging so that we can see things better. But there's your Model 1 Iron Man right there. It's got some paneling on the back. Just really cool, like vintage style looking figure. Clearly first appearance style. Also pinless, so we can get into this elbow and see. I don't think you're going to go too far with that. I don't really want to push it. Yeah, I don't think it wants to go that much further than that. Avi can push it a little bit more. This is supposed to go as well, so maybe on the other arm it'll work. Sometimes it's better, yeah, like see how that one articulated that part first, and then we can kind of get to, I don't know, that might not be an articulation point. I think that you're just hindered. I think it's more that you're hindered by, if you look at this panel here, sorry, I know I'm trying to keep things in focus. If you look at this panel here, I don't think it's going to let you do that extra, but it could. You might want to, I don't know, if you're crazy about articulation with that. This is supposed to be the boxy, lumbering around type Iron Man. He just put his suit together. You know what I mean? Think about more like in the movie. You can definitely see his eyes. Let me get the light in here a little bit more. You can see his eyes in there. They put like a little bit of maybe like a little gray, I guess, just to accent the eyes a little bit. Which I like when it's really getting hit by the light. I like that color for sure. So in a display where you have like a little bit of extra light setup, definitely going to look really good. It's got the arc reactor in the chest right there. Nice humming looking blue. It does look like it's humming to me, which is what I want out of an arc reactor. Obviously, it's got the waist swivel here. You kick legs out, back a little bit, forward a decent amount. It does have pegs in the feet, obviously. There are no pegs in the hands, so you can't do the blast. But I don't know if he was doing those blasts when he had this suit. It does have the cool details on the legs over here, where these look like bolts, which is really cool. Like you like soldered them shut and stuff. So that's really cool. I like that. Another look at the back. The belt is pretty cool. It's got some decent details on the belt, and these little nipples here. He's got those little iron nipples there for ventilation. So overall, I mean, this is a cool looking figure. He's got his antenna here. This antenna, it's solid. Definitely solid. There's not a lot of give to it. So I would definitely be careful if you decide to store this and make sure that that antenna is protected, because I feel like you could snap it. There's not too much bend to that. Like that is very sturdy, but it wants to snap. You know what I mean? Like it wants to stay in its place. So it's good because it won't go all limp on you like a lot of the weapons do. Go all limp on you. We know how Marvel Legends like to go limp on you. So I think that's why they went that way with it. But at the same time, it could break. So just be careful with that for sure. Let's get some blast effects on him. So I think that the best way to do this is we probably need to toss him on the legs. I don't think we really need to do a hand swap, but I would like to see how this looks. So let's assume that we're going to wrap these around his legs, right? So let's say we want to go like, I think I want it like maybe just around his ankle here, which obviously this is bendy, so you can definitely get it to bend where you want it. So let's say we wanted it. Oh, hold on. Let me get in here. Let me get in here. Figure it out. That's there like that. I mean, that's not really the way you want it to go, right? What's the best way to do this? Maybe I need to go the other direction with that. How do we want that? This is why sometimes it makes sense to watch a review before you do your own reviews, but it is what it is. See, I don't think that that's really how we want that to go. Because it should be trailing him, right? It should be like a trail. Let's see. Let me look at it off screen just for a second so I can get my bearings here. A little extra light. And I'll try to set it up in a decent way. It almost feels like it shouldn't go on the legs. Just because if you look at this part, like that's so thin that it almost like doesn't want to go on the legs. Thank you so much, Surfboard. Appreciate that. But whatever. I'll get it in there. I think if you hit just the ankle, like maybe that's decent looking. You really definitely got to play with this and make it be the way you want it to be. I feel like it makes sense that I want the smoke in the front, but then it'll trail off. Really don't want to knock the other one off. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. So not the easiest effect to put on, but it's also when you're like definitely still learning how to do like on-screen unboxings and stuff. So we'll get better at this eventually, but just bear with us. I mean, I guess we'll go with that for now. I'm sure that there's a better way to do that. Now there's two peg options here. So I'm going to assume that it's this big peg option here. This is much bigger. Yeah, there you go. And then this is when you would want to maybe get him on a flight stand or something. So that's, get him up, blasting, looking. Maybe go with a fisted hand on the right side. Hashtag get fisted. So that he's more like trying to make something happen there. Kick one of the legs out. You want to make him seem like he's a little bit out of control. Articulate a leg. Get him going. Stuff like that. So now it looks like he's zooming past. Well, now you can't see that. So maybe we'll kick this leg forward. There you go. So that's cool. Like more of a traditional hovering look to him. So that's cool. I mean, I like this figure. It's a cool looking figure. Once again, I am always going to complain about marbleization until they fix it. So whenever they use this type of plastic that has it's like a smooth plastic with a little bit more of a sheen to it, it's going to get a little bit marbleization. Not too bad on here. Not as bad, not as prominent as it was on the Ultron that we just did. But then there you go. You got Ultron and Tony Stark fighting each other. Oh, yeah, I did it. Woohoo. So then that's cool. And he's hanging there. Can we get him to stay? Oh, we actually got him to stay. All right. That's cool. He's going to fall eventually. Look, he wants to fall. He's going to fall. He's going to fall. Get him in there. Get him standing just to chill. Okay, so there you go. All right, let's just set him down. Because I don't want to take his blast effects off. So I'm just going to sit him down right here. And once again, we're going to have to fix the business card in between the videos. All right, so that was the Model 1 Iron Man. And then we did the Cassie Lang Wave Ultron. The last figure that we have here is definitely a delight. Oh, let me actually put away these extra accessories once again so we don't lose them. I'm going to put the accessories with the Ultron accessories. Yeah. And Tony's, and just so you know, Avi, Tony's have the little blaster on his hands because these are slightly similar hands. The 21s are a little bit bigger. Let me grab that smoke effect too as well. Thank you so much, Surfboard, for grabbing that Cad Bane Funko Pop. For the Funko Pops, they are in the attic, just so you know. So I will DM you a picture of it just so you know what you're getting before I ship it. But I don't want to like go digging into it during the stream. That's all. All right, we're gonna do the Black Widow here. Nemesis Saga. Hold on one second. I did not realize that we received an offer. 1 second. Oh, you put an offer on the Farmhouse 2-pack. Hold on. Let me just make sure that 100% we have it. 1 second. I thought you just straight up grabbed it. I see it over here. Oh, no, that's not. Farmhouse 2-pack. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. I got it. All right. We're selling stuff while we're doing this, guys, just so you guys know, anybody that's on any of the other platforms. Okay, so there's the Casey and April set. Really like the accessories on that set. You did make us an offer. 63. My original price was 70. Yeah, I could do it for 63. I'm cool with that. So I'll just accept it. Accepted. Cool. All right, so this is sold. That's all yours, Nemesis. It's a cool set. I like that set. Really inspired set. I love the little artwork. I'll show it one more time. Love these little art pieces that they have here. That's really cool. And the turtle wax is just funny. Binoculars. There's like a Gatorade-like thing there. This is a really good set for accessories. All right, that's all yours. And then, hold on, let's just take a look at some of the other sold stuff so we know. The Cad Bane, I know that I have that. I'm not worried about that. The Knight of Ren. Let me... All right, after this review, I'm just going to make sure that I still have a Knight of Ren. Pretty sure we do. So just bear with me on that. But let's do the Black Widow review. All right, so bearing the lead here. Black Widow is the last item that we're unboxing / reviewing now. Very excited to take a look at this figure because there is updated articulation that we've needed in female figures for a long time, and this thing is chock full of accessories. Look at all those accessories. It is a Target exclusive if you guys are looking for it, or we do have some more left on the stream. So it's got her cool little blasters. It's got guns. I don't even think that we're going to be able to do all the accessories, but we'll take a look at it. All right, so here's Black Widow. I want to get into the accessories on her. All right, so there's 3 bags of accessories in this one, just to note. So remember that, guys, so you don't lose any accessories because they just put them in bags and it's kind of weird. But we'll take a look at these accessories. I don't want to lose any. Okay, this is interesting. So they did like a head and accessories, and then another head and accessories, and then another head and accessories. So this is one of the heads, which we can do a comparison to all the heads at the end. So that's one of them. This, I feel like, might end up being the weakest of the heads. And then you've got just hands. These are all just different hands. So of the 4 extra hands, these are all 4 extra hands. So those are in there. I'm actually just going to bag those back up because they're so small and I don't want to lose them. She's got a new hat, too. Okay. We'll leave the head out, though. And then we have another head here. Oh, no. These are going to be guns and gauntlets. Yeah, I think I caught them all. Yeah, so these are the blast gauntlets, which these I'm excited about because these look cool. The only thing about these is that we're going to get a little Olympic there. But this is what it is. And then these are going to be for guns. These are extra blast effects for guns. And then this is a smoke effect for a gun. Right there. Sorry, we're not like focusing in that well, but the cat is right behind me, by the way. Here he comes. Don't knock over that light. Let's also reorient ourselves so that we have the Joba's Palace in the background. All right, and then there's probably going to be 2 heads in here and the guns. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, the other head is on her. There we go. That makes the most sense. This is a nice head. I like the look of this head. That's a good looking head. It's got the hair in the eyes. Maybe good for like when you have her on like a motorcycle or something. These are the gauntlets that are the smoking gauntlets. So you have smoking gauntlets, firing gauntlets, a gun with a removable. Is that removable? Or is there another gun? There's supposed to be 2 guns, so let's find the other gun. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's stuck in here. Another gun, and then you can put the effects in here. So we can put a blast effect in this Black Widow gun. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to keep it focused. We are going to be upgrading to a webcam after this week. I'm just waiting for it to come in, but there's the blast effect. And then here's the way that the smoking effect looks, which I really like this effect. This is really cool. So it's like she just fired the gun, which is cool. And then this is the one with the silencer, and it does have the peg in here too. So you can put your firing with one, which I don't know why you would be firing a silencer and a non-silencer at the same time, but either way. So those are cool accessories right there. All right, so we've got some nice accessories hanging out. On to the figure. I'm gonna put away one of each gauntlet. I'm gonna put away one of the blast effects, and I'll leave the guns out here. That's fine. I just, like I said, I want to keep track of all the accessories so we don't lose anything, since these are sold. And Avi was nice enough to let us review it. This Black Widow. All right, so then get her out of her cardboard in her little bag. And here we go. Here's the exciting part. This is the fun part. So even these bags, like, they're ripping. All kinds of things are happening. Anyway. So here is the Black Widow out of the package. So that's an interesting face. Obviously, it's got the hair in the face. Some people were gluing this up if you want to. I mean, I think it's a cool look to have it like that. Plus, you have 2 alternate head sculpts, so whichever way you want to go with that. I think I'm going to swap to one of the other heads while we're doing the articulation. Actually, you know what? This is probably the easiest head to do it with because we could do the head articulation here. So, hold on. There we go. So, decent head articulation right there. She can really look all the way down. So, if you have her like on a ledge looking down, that's a cool pose right there. She can look up a decent amount. This piece right here, this collar, is definitely going to impede some of that. So that's one thing that's limiting articulation. But I guess if she was looking up at like the Hulk or something, it would be something. This belt piece is still kind of like a little bit of a loose belt piece. But I think you want that because we're going to get the upgraded articulation here in a second. We'll start with the arms. This arm, look at that. That goes up pretty high. That's nice. You got a swivel here, right there. And now, the beautiful thing that we've been waiting so long for. Look at that. Hold on, we can go even further with it. This one I am going to articulate. Avi, I got to get in there and do this. Hold on, let me do it off screen. There we go. Yeah, got it. Look at this. Look at that. You don't even need to go that far with it, but that's deep articulation right there. So that's an exciting new addition. I would definitely be careful because this is still very thin. So just, take your time with it. Don't force it. Try to get the joints individually when you're doing something like that. Um, we'll get to her waist now because the waist was a highlight as well. Um, so obviously, as up, down, you can go up a lot. You can go up a lot. So that'll help you with your. We were saying we were having an issue with her looking up, but look at that. They didn't even need to go that way. That's why they didn't do the head too much because she literally can just do like she's gonna be able to do like cartwheels and shit. Let me move that arm so you can see like how deep that is. So these two joints working together and the fact that she has that extra joint there definitely is a highlight for sure. That is a huge upgrade for a female figure. You wouldn't be able to do that with female figures in the past. So that's what we can expect going forward. The good thing with her is it's kind of blocking that joint with this belt, so it doesn't look as awkward. I could see it being an issue with the aesthetics on some figures, but this is a perfect figure for it because she has a basic design, but she has these little accents like belts and gauntlets and stuff that are going to help you hide some of those articulation points. The kickback is not too much. The kick forward is good. That's more than 90 degrees right there, right? So we're definitely happy with that. We got our traditional swivel right there. We can get bam. Look at that. That's as far as you could possibly go right there. And that was easy too. So you could literally have her like fucking popping through, going down, going up, all type of shit. So that's really cool on that Black Widow. Right there. Look, she could be a zombie version. So yeah, definitely. Listen, they said that they were going to upgrade the articulation on it, and they definitely have. We're going to be able to get her into some cool poses. We got the feet. It doesn't have the extra foot peg here, but I think like women are going to have smaller feet. The biggest thing with her is that she doesn't have those stupid high heels that have always hindered women from standing. So right there, I didn't even have to put that much effort into it, and she's standing right here. Then we can get her looking up at you and saying like, "What's your problem, Tony? You dick." Let's get some accessories on her and maybe do a head swap. I think that I like. What do we think? Let's look at all these heads next to each other. Actually, that's probably the next thing to do. Which one is our favorite head here? I think the stock head is probably the best one overall, and it's a matter if you care if her hair is in her face or not. The one on the left is a little bit more of a traditional look. I feel like it's more of like a 60s, 70s look with the big bangs and all that. And then she's got her hair to the side here. This one I could see maybe using for like a Phoenix or Rachel Summers or something like that. This one on the right. But it's still good for a widow. But that's what's nice about this figure is that you're getting 3 head sculpts. So you got a cool option. Kirsten Dunst on the left looks like Kristen Stewart. That's funny that they actually look like different people to you. That's funny. So those are your head sculpts right there. Those are cool. I will pop one on. I think I like this one a little bit more, so I'm going to pop this one on so we can look at it. There you go. Pops right on. No problem there. Yeah, that's cool. That looks good. We give her like a thing here. All right, so let's get her into the pose. The pose. She's a poser, right? Oh, let's do wrist gauntlets first. Actually, I want to do wrist gauntlets first. So you can take the hand off, and then you can take this gauntlet off. So you have a basic gauntlet if you want it. We'll get a blasting gauntlet here. I want a fist. Give me a fisted hand. Sorry. Did we keep extra hands? Oh, here we go. Here's the hands. Yeah, there. There's all your extra hands. So let's get a fisted hand on a gauntlet, and then I'm gonna put a gun in the other hand. So there's your gauntlet blasting hand. Oh wait, did I do the wrong side? Wrong one. Sorry. This one. You gotta like be careful around this and then pop it in because you don't want to break this while you're doing it. And then the left hand, I want a hand that can hold a gun. She has a trigger finger, which is nice. Let's get this hand off. We're going to leave the stock gauntlet on and give her her previously shot gun. There you go. Get it in there. I like to try to line up the trigger finger if I can. That one kind of slides in pretty naturally, and then you get the extra one, and then you kind of bend it in there a little bit. So there you go. Right there. So let's get her with like a... I mean, we know what we want, right? We want to get her down into a good action pose. I don't know which way I'm going with this. Let's see. Well, first we'll get her into a regular crouching pose. How's that? Get the belt in, push it that way. And then it's one thing to do articulation, but you want to see if a figure is going to hold its pose as well, which sometimes you won't be able to tell until you've had it on the shelf for a while. But you can tell if it's like loose or something. Just get her into a regular crouching pose. So she's chilling right there like that, and then she fell. Okay. We're working our way around it. Okay, there we go. I mean, that looks pretty cool to me. Let's get her going like maybe this way with the gauntlet. Looking. Give me my smoke in my gun here. Hold on, get it back in there. Sorry. Looking around the iPad is also hinders me a little bit, guys, so just bear with me on some of this stuff. I know this is like a long, drawn-out unboxing, but I just wanted to explore the figures since we have the opportunity. Come on, get in there. Is it in yet? There we go. Get her like up here, getting like a little Charlie's Angels type thing going right there. Flatten the feet. I mean, come on, baby. Look at that. That's cool. That's badass right there, right? Like, that's a nice widow for your shelf. I'm very happy with that. I'll probably do some more articulating, and I'm probably just going to end up opening a personal one so I can do more pictures because I'm pretty sold on this figure. I think that the articulation upgrades are totally nailed it. I don't have, let's see, what would my gripes be at the moment? The fact that the collar on the neck prevents you from looking up is one thing, but the waist articulation is fixing that issue with you because whatever thing you want to get into. My biggest concern would be using this buck on future figures that don't have a belt or something blocking the waist area, because this is very noticeable, this joint right here. I mean, we're trying to hide joints, and that's probably why they never did it in the past, but this is a crucial joint because it lets you do really cool things with this figure. So I mean, I like that. I think that looks really cool. I like the new effects. I like the smoking effects. That's a badass widow right there. So yeah, definitely happy with that figure. So we had the widow, and we had the Ultron, and we had the Model 1 Iron Man over here hanging out. So those three were the three figures that we just reviewed. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the unboxing. We're gonna get back to the stream now. So remember that you can always check us out on all our socials at Joba's Palace. We are streaming on Whatnot every Wednesday and Thursday at 11:30 p.m. We have a Facebook group. We post all types of pre-order links and in-stock alerts in our Facebook group and on our Threads profile. Follow us on Instagram at Joba's Palace. We're doing a lot of local comic conventions and shows, so definitely check us out at those. We're always promoting that stuff, promoting our streams, promoting our inventory, promoting our local shows across all our socials. And we're trying to get our TikTok and YouTube up a little bit. So if you want to follow us on TikTok, it's at Joba's Palace, of course. We do inventory updates on there as well. We've been using CapCut a lot to make some fun for our live streams. And I've been playing some Call of Duty Zombies lately. All that stuff gets archived on YouTube. So there's already hours of content. I mean, if I were to do a traditional week and do 6 hours worth of streaming and then another, say, 3 hours of Call of Duty, you've got almost 10 hours of content there a week just to check out. And you can, it's a little bit easier to scrub through the YouTube stuff. But yeah, I mean, whenever we have the opportunity to unbox a video for somebody, unbox a figure for somebody and do a video like this, I'm going to try to take advantage of it. So remember, as always, give Joba's Palace a follow across all the socials. If you hit up our Instagram, the link tree is in there, so you can just kind of follow everything at once. So thanks everybody for hanging out and enjoying this unboxing video. So definitely like the Widow is number one with a bullet. Then I'm going to go with Model 1 Iron Man as number 2 in this video. And then I'll say the Ultron, just because the Ultron, I think we might have some other better options on Ultron, but I never refuse an Ultron because they're good army builders in general, and it is a cool looking Ultron. So those are your 3 figures that we just reviewed. So thanks everybody for hanging out. All right, have a good one. Okay, that was the review portion. I'm going to clean up all of Avi's stuff. If anybody else has any other requests, please put it in the chat. Thank you guys for grabbing stuff out of the buy it now while that was going on. I appreciate that because it makes things a little bit easier. We can kind of do things. We're trying to do multiple things at once with the multicasting. We want to take advantage of the amount of streaming that we're doing and get extra content out there because why not? And then we're trying to do unboxings and stuff like that. So whenever we have the opportunity to do that, we're going to use our streaming time a little bit more efficiently and get multiple things done once these days. So thanks everybody for just grabbing things out of the buy now, because that makes everybody's life easier. All right, so first thing I want to do before I rebox this is take a look at Black Widow's accessories and make sure that we have all of them available. I'm going to put her stock head back on. There we go. Right there. Just because she definitely can be stored more easily with that head. Take her gun off. I'm going to take this regular gun off. I know I'm still pretending like we're recording a video, but whatever. Things are happening. Let's get the bear gauntlet back on her. There we go. And then give me this hand to slide. All right. So now we have how many sets of hands? We need 1, 2. I need 6 pairs of 6 hands. So I need 1, 2, 3. I see 3. Do I see 4? And 4. Okay, those are 4 hands. And then she's got 2 hands on her. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to double check all this stuff later as well. Drop this head in. Drop this head in so we have both heads. Now I need the guns. I have 1 gun. I have 2 gun. I got both guns. And then I need 2 smoke effects. I have 1 smoke effect. I think the other smoke effect was already passed away, wasn't it? There's another bag that I have. Yeah, I see it in there. Okay, I have the other smoke effect. We had 2 blast effects. Hold on, let me just pour these out. 1 blast effect, 2 blast effect. Smoke effect. Am I missing a smoke effect? Great. It's definitely 2, right? Yeah, there's 2 smoke effects. Where's the other smoke effect? Smoker Joe. Alright, well, we have 2 blast gauntlets. 2 smoking gauntlets. 2 blast gauntlets, 2 smoking gauntlets, and then I have the 2 firing effects. Where's the other firing effect? Right. Going to restart. This is like almost an annoying amount of accessories to keep track of here. Okay. Head. We're happy with that. 4 hands. 2, 3, 4 hands. Both sets of gauntlets. Both guns. Gun. Okay. Both firing effects. Got both firing effects. Now I need my 2 smoking effects. And there's one. 1 smoking effect. I knew this was going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, well, we'll find it. It'll turn up. Any Jim Henson Muppets? No, we do not have any Jim Henson Muppets. Sorry about that. This is mine. Oh, but that's from a different one. Alright, and then we had all the Iron Man and all the Ultron stuff. This Ultron piece can come in here. Ultron piece. This. You know what? I'm going to just get a clear plastic bag for this. That is the best way to do this. I don't want to use their stupid bags. Okay. There it is. It was in the bag. Okay, so roll call again here. I have both heads here. I'm sure all the hands are in there. I have both smoke effects. I have a blast effect. Where's the other blast effect? Other blast effect. Okay, I think all the accessories are in here. I think we're good. Still need to toss her in here. I guess I'll toss the Ultron in here. will the Model 1 Iron Man fit? All right, there you go, Avi. All figures, all accessories. Minus Build-A-Figure pieces. All right, I'm happy with that. That's obvious. All right, let's grab. Someone bought the Farmhouse 2-pack, so we know that we have that located, so that can automatically just go into the sold pile. Let's fix ourselves up again. What loose Star Wars you got today, Grim? We got a great table of loose Star Wars for sure. Let's let me set myself up again for that. Were you the one that asked me for Jedis last time, like Jedi Masters and stuff? No, okay. Well, I'll show you what we have. Set ourselves back up. We were doing some Marvel Legends unboxings and reviews midstream. Since people bought figures that we wanted to review. Okay. Oh, Aris, did you see my Aris Quinones? Did you see my message? I DM'd you about an offer. All right, I'm just rearranging this loose figure table again, and then I'll show you guys what we have. I missed it. It expired by the time I saw it. Okay, well, okay, what was the deal? Let me see. Yeah, because I think it was originally priced at 60, and then I think you asked me if I would do, I don't know, around 40, and I said we could just meet halfway and do 51. So, let me know. What the hell we were talking about. Okay, Grim. This is what we got on the table at the moment, which I'm going to run the clock while we do this, and I'll just run a longer clock. Escape the Rancor pit. And start. I'll just do this for 2 minutes so that we can kind of go through everything. So for anybody that has not played this game before, this is every $5. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. This is every $5 you add another item to your pile. So we got some droids over here. My bad. Clones over here. We got like the dirty foot clones. There's some Jedi Masters over here. Nice Kit Fisto. We do have some stuff in the mystery pile. And then there is a Grievous here. Nice Grievous. And I pulled a cape for him too. And then there was this Obi-Wan that I pulled out. And then I added that extra piece on top of him, which is like a nice vest piece. That makes him look like even cooler. So there are definitely some better options on the table tonight. There's also a Kanan here, if you need a Kanan. And there is a Slave Leia, which is a good option there for Slave Leia. So those are the ones that we have tonight. I did a little bit of a reload on those. Try to make this so that you can see things better in one shot. Magna Guard. This one. That's a Magna Guard. These guys up here, they're fodder. So they're all missing something. They're missing. Obviously, these are not all complete, but they're missing like arms. This is actually the Django Fett that has the magnetic head, but I don't have the head. So he's a decapitated Django Fett, basically. Yeah. So I'll run it again. Let's drop it down to a minute. So I mean, listen, if you see anything that you're interested in and you want to try to build a pile at $5 a pop, let me know. Those are the guys that we have available. I got some extra Jedis and stuff like that. I'm always trying to look for other Woos figures that we can add to this. He's as is. The Magna Guard is as is. I don't have any extra. I don't have like a staff or anything for him. For the like Jedis and stuff, I do have a bag that I had like some lightsabers in that I can give for the Jedis if people want them. But the Magna Guard is just as is. What's in the Ziploc? This is a Shadows of the Empire Luke, which should be complete. It has his staff. Actually, you could use that staff for the Magna Guard. That's the Shadows of the Empire Luke. He is in a bag because he has accessories. That's why he's like that. All right, I'll run it again. Boop. I mean, I think that the Slave Leia is a good one just because hard to get. How about that Magna Guard, Leia, and Obi-Wan for 13? Which Leia? The Slave Leia? I do not have a Rancor. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that if you want to save $2. So just bid it to 13 and I'll do it. 12, 13. Okay, so you're chilling at 13. There you go. Rancor Keeper. Do I have one in my personal display over here is the question. So I will definitely give you a Rancor Keeper if you want one. Where is this Big Valley? I'm not seeing one. Yeah, I got you. He's missing something, right? Okay. All right, so you got this Clone Commander Obi-Wan, which this definitely is not supposed to come with him, but I threw it on him because I think it's dope. This is actually the regular thing. So that's kind of like a little bit of an extra piece for you if you want to change his look a little bit. And then we're going to go with the Slave Leia. And then what was the last one? The Magna Guard, right? So we're going to go with these three. Let me just take my little screenshot of it. We have a ton of Black Series in Marvel Legends River. These are the three, right? Yeah. Yep, we're good on that. Okay, I know we did that right. You throw and the staff. So Obi needs a blue saber. And what, you want the staff from this Luke? That's what you want? This one? Let's see how it fits first. I think that works. Right? It's basically what you're going with the electro staffs, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then this Luke actually can be freed. Yeah, I'm gonna free this Luke from his bag and just say he's as is because it's easier to see him like that. All right, put this Luke over here. Boop. That, and then Obi needs a saber. Where'd I put my little baggie? Here. I will show some Black Series and Marvel Legends in just a second. There it is. Yeah, I had a little accessories put to the side here. So let's pick out a blue saber. That's a blue. All right, I'll let you pick your saber too. So this one is just a solid saber. And so is this one. But then this one is the one. Oh no, they're all solid. All the blue ones are solid. So I guess I would say pick it by the hilt. Let me know which hilt you prefer, I guess. God, it's like impossible to see. Middle. Okay. Middle hilt. Look at that. That's cool. Oh my lord! All right, cool. All right, let's put these in a bag, and I'll get back to some other stuff in just a second. Gotta have fun, guys. Gotta have fun. That is on the $5 table, so it's 5 Cuban. I'll rerun it. So basically, all you have to do is bid $5, and you get to pick whatever you want from the table. So it's every $5 you get to add another item. So if there's anything else you're interested in, you can add another $5. But if you just want the Leo, he's 5. All right, these are sold. Let me put these in the sold pile. Okay, so now you get you did 5, right? Yeah, so you get the Leo. There you go. We might have some of the. Do you need any of the other ones? Because I should have another Mikey. Do you need Mikey? Yeah, I have Mikey and I have Donnie. Do you need Mikey and Donnie? Just Mikey. Okay, so I'm just gonna run it again. And then I'll do the screenshot after this, since I know you're taking Mikey. We don't need Donnie, but I'll put Donnie on the table. Do we have another Mikey still? Yeah, that was another Mikey, so I'm gonna put a Mikey on there. So there will still be a Mikey available to people. Well, you know what? I'll put both. I'm just gonna put all of them on here. How's that? And you'll get this one. Boop, there you go. Boop boop be doo. All right. Take a screenshot so remember what you ordered. Here's your boys. Of course, man. Of course. That's what we're here for. The one thing that I will say, and I'm gonna pack it the best way that I can so that this doesn't happen. When you're opening your package from us, be careful because these Leo swords have a tendency to break. So just be very careful with the Leo swords. It actually used to be the phone, and now I have to use the iPad because they took away the feature. Yeah, I'll probably pack them in like a box. Okay, cool. So we're good with those. Yeah, and I got my turtles on the table, so I'm happy with that. So let's do another overview of some of the other figures that we have available, guys. So I know people were asking about like Marvel Legends earlier. So we have a Kraven over here and a bunch of other Spider-Man related items. The VHS Green Goblin and Mary Jane over there. Some Avengers, some X-Men, stuff like that. For con exclusives, we do have the Creature from the Black Lagoon set over here. We also have the Kino with the scooter set. If anybody missed out on that exclusive, that is a movie release as well. There's a Ben Reilly back there. For Avengers, we do still have Joker Dark Knight Returns with the figure, of course. Is that listed, Grim? I'm just wondering if we have it listed still. I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about this one, right? I have to double check and see if we still have it. Grim. Let me see. 1 second. All right, let's do it like this, Grim. I'm just gonna shoot you. Yeah, let me take a screenshot and DM the screenshot to you. Since if I do have it, it's probably in like our overstock section, which I don't have access to at the moment because I would have to go digging through the attic. So if nothing else, I screenshotted you a picture of the one that we have listed, and we can follow up on a different stream. Aris, what are you asking about? Sorry. Yeah, I sent you the DM, so we can follow up. I don't want to lose track of it, so. Yeah. Aris, did you have a question? Anyway, we'll keep looking this way. We got more turtle sets over there. So we have the how much for Hush Batman? I think we had him listed at 60, but I will try to update that for you. 1 second. Hold on. We must have sold the other one. 1 second. I would drop Hush Batman to 50 RS, and if there's anything else you're interested in, let me know. And we always do better deals on multiples. I forgot which figure that we had that you made an offer on. So if you want to combine it with the other figure, we could definitely do a better deal too. So just let me know. But I'll say 50. Gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging with us, Grim. Appreciate you. I'm happy we were able to get you some cool figures. Listen, dude, when I found the Obi-Wan and the Leia, I was like, these are going to be great for the $5 table. So I'm happy someone that supported us in the past was able to take advantage of that because those were definitely great grabs at $5. Any loose Marvel? Yeah, we can go through some loose Marvel stuff. All right, loose Marvel Legends. We got this broad. You got Touchy McFeely Man. Or this is loose Legends. We got one of the Proud Star brothers. Is it Warpath? I don't remember which one it was. We have a Jeff Goldblum. We have Build-A-Figure pieces. We have a Guardian. We have a Phoenix. Typhoid Mary. Yeah, those are the loose legends. So let me know if any of that caught your eye, River. And then somebody asked about Black Series earlier. There's a ton of Black Series right here. So I'm going to point you guys at Black Series for a minute. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, that was it for that. All right, River, I assume that you didn't want any of those. If anybody else has any other requests, please put in the chat. It is 1:48. We'll probably hang for like at least another half hour, I guess. So if anybody wants anything before we sign off, definitely let me know. Okay. Have a seat for a minute. Actually, wait, I want to find that out. Hoping that there's a night of Brendan here. There. Let's take a look at our solds now. Make sure that we have everything for everybody. So we did the escape the rank purpose. I'm not worried about that. I got to get the Cad Bane out of the attic. We have the Casey Jones and we have that. Okay, so we do this. It's okay. That is okay. Decent enough. All right, we're gonna let it breathe. So if anybody has any other requests, please put in the chat and let me know. I'll be here hanging. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is last call for figures. Last call for figures. So if there's anything that anybody wants before we sign off, please throw it in the chat and let me know. All right, we're gonna sign off for the night. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys. We will be back tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. So feel free to join us there, or feel free to shoot us a DM on any of our socials at Joba's Palace or on whatnot, or feel free to make us offers on things that are available in the offline shop. All right, guys, have a good one. Peace out.